Alright, so did a bit of rearrangement here. Got all these houses. I'm just gonna collect from those. Then there's this really cool building we got right here, which costs 1 population, but increases our population. So it's currently at that. Next upgrade will be plus 10 population. Bonus population is always good to have. Specifically because it's, population. Take sonar and detonator. Start up the jobs. Oh, we've hit the demand cap, so we're just gonna grab some of those. Concrete, lumber, 4,000 steel. Need more coal. Do the lower amount of steel. Not there on the oil or the steel, but that means just going to be making a 3rd one of these, because 3 of those is a pretty good number to have. Then, see what else am I doing? I'm building a house. Need to get a house. One of these. Put it in line with all the others. And then, let's see what else. Not much else in the mission department to be doing. The wheat will be ready in half an hour. I don't think that this video is gonna go. This is gonna go that long, but it just might. We shall see. Hit him with the triple shot. And then get hit with the double torpedo, right? Or not. That's always nice. Not getting hit with the double torpedo. So, just gonna clear out these dudes. Yeah, put this. I'll put this in the middle. I'll hit him with that. Because this lesser, the 2-cannon battleship is still, or just, it is ranked up now. So there's actually a unit to collect some SP. Alright. Now for the real question. Can I defeat the Sandworms? I have the feeling that I probably can't. At least not with the current setup. But just might be able to. Let's see here. I'm gonna want Maybe I want some soldiers like that. So Tank Killer does pretty good work on the first hit. The acid is pretty bad there. That does not bypass armor. This one does not quite do the damage needed either. I don't know if this one bypasses armor. I don't think it does, but maybe it does. Tank here is taking a lot of heat. Soldiers are good at dodging though, it looks like. Should have this going pretty well. Yeah, tank cannon. The acid there is the real kicker. Oh, at least the blockhouse is immune to acid. Let's see, how's the tank's durability looking? Okay, so I need to get rid of these boulders, or I can just fire the cannons at the worms. I think I'll just stick to firing the cannons at the worms, because the cannons do pretty decent damage. Blockhouse can't hit that far. Dang. They are super hard focusing on this tank here. So now I just gotta hope and or pray that the last guy doesn't focus too hard. A little bit of burn damage. Super tank at 131 health and dropping. I'm not sure how you're supposed to defeat an encounter like this without I mean, I know the tank killers would probably be good, but I feel like they don't have the long enough range there. At least that's what it... Tank killer did not helped at the early game, but we can't put it on the front row, otherwise it'll taking heat the entire time. And taking heat the entire time is bad. So I'll put that tank killer and probably just put the soldiers back here. The blockhouse might be a bit vulnerable to the mammoth here. Super tanks should be pretty... shouldn't take any damage really. So the mammoth is way less scary than the sandworms. The sandworms can definitely dish out a lot more damage, just because all of them are equally as tanky. And they all poison. Poison is a pretty powerful status effect, I think. I mean... yeah. Hit him with that. Fire the rocket. $90 damage, not even a, barely even a scratch. Super tank can just take the hit. So after all, they got like 550 health or something. And this is only rank 1 too. Tank it both hits. I would have killed any of the other tanks that I have access to. Although maybe it wouldn't have killed the heavy tank. Although I can't build the heavy tank until level 34, I think. So I don't know. Let's see, put this unit over here. Time to try out the Sandworm RNG once again. So I got the blockhouse, we got the tank killer, and then soldiers. Yeah, soldiers. All right. Let's start off with some blockhouse. I think blockhouse doesn't bypass armor at all. Still does 100 damage roughly. They are hard focusing on that soldier this time. Fortunately, okay, maybe unfortunately. So that guy looks like he's about to die. And might just die, yeah. I mean, I think I'm willing to accept a... Okay, I'm just gonna retreat there. The soldier isn't gonna survive that. Got pretty lucky there, but won't always be getting so lucky. Wish the tank killer had one more range though, so it could hit the third row from the second row. So the rocks, they're just like, you know, wasting attacks that could be going to the other unit. Do I put a blockhouse or a light tank? I think I might. I'll stick with the blockhouse for now. Alright, start with the tank killers. Tank killer again. Hit him with the acid. Hit him with the cannon. That thing has got to be at like 1 health behind all that armor. Since the tanks are the only armor piercing things we gotta make use of them. I think the strategy here is to fire a bunch of rockets at the back two, wait for the tank killer to recharge, and then blast this guy with it. If it doesn't get killed, of course. Getting killed would probably be very detrimental to progress here. Shoot this guy a couple times. Nah, just once. There's the rocket again. Oh jeez, can you guys stop with that? I don't want to lose the tank killer. You guys stop with that, okay. Let's hit him with the tank killer. And then he's hitting us with the poison. I'll kill that guy. That's that. So they can't use that attack or that attack. They can use that attack and the other attack. Kill this guy, hopefully. Really? Really? Of all the... That is so dumb. Like, of all the targets. I mean, you could even attack the super tank here and he'd be fine. But no, that's 3 burrow attacks on the same target. Jeez. Now I gotta figure out if I'm gonna be willing to build a whole new tank killer, or I mean, I'm gonna have to repair them later, anyways, for the boss, but. Two gears? Well, I'm gonna actually upgrade the repair bay. Tank killer's staying dead for a while, I guess. Which kind of sucks. Well, sucks a lot, actually. Can't be ranking it now because it's dead to the random sandworm encounter. Sandworms are kind of insane. Need that legendary sandworm to show up and fight those normal sandworms, obviously. I don't know if the legendary sandworm's actually that good against them. I mean, I don't think they're like immune to like acid. But then again, I don't know if any sandworms are immune to acid. But fire seems to do pretty good against sandworms. At least from the soldier's rocket launcher. So maybe, just maybe, there is a hope. But still, losing units does kinda suck. I wonder. Well, obviously this isn't going to be like publicized or uploaded or whatever it is until way after the fact. Because at the time of this recording, I believe I just uploaded, what's it called? Number 35 or number 36? I think it's part 35. So, yeah. I'm just gonna... see, do I want to wait for that? No, not really. I mean, I could, but nah.